What's up, everybody? It's Todd, and today we're taking a look at William Jackson III, new cornerback for the Washington football team. They just signed him to a 3-year, $42 million deal. Jackson's a physical corner, all right? He likes to play tight at the line. Press man is his real strength. He likes to get his hands on receivers in zone as well, and he can play off. But his strength is when he's able to be physical at the line of scrimmage and go stride for stride with receivers. He's 6 feet tall, first-round pick for the Bengals in 2016, 28 years old. He ran a 4.37 40-yard dash. So he's got some serious speed, and that allows him to keep up with receivers when he does play them tight at the line of scrimmage. I think this tells us that they want more physicality from their cornerbacks against the other team's wide receivers. I think they want to play more man. They played it around 25% of the time last year. I think we'll see that number jump over 35% maybe, because I think then you'll allow the defensive line to get pressure. The cornerbacks, tight man coverage, get some turnovers. I think you want that option. You want that to be a strength of your defense. That's what that tells me based on them signing William Jackson. So today we're going to take a look at some of the plays that were really great for him, some of his best plays from this past season mostly, to get an idea of what he does really well. We'll also take a look at some bad plays, some things that we may see because they can't all be perfect, maybe some things he can and will improve on. And then also just get a feel for how he is in the run game. Some cornerbacks, they don't like to play against the run. They don't like to be physical against the run, and they don't tackle well. So we're going to get a feel for that as well. So here's a handful of plays showing William Jackson III. As always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment to help the channel continue to grow. Everyone who reached out and talked about the audio problems last time, I appreciate it. As you can see, they are no more. Follow us on Twitter at Tate and Todd Podcast. And check out our podcast, Spotify, Google, Apple, everywhere podcasts are. If you don't have anything else to do, you're driving in the car, you're working out, whatever, check out our podcast and listen to our thoughts on all the things that the Washington football team does. So, William Jackson III, let's go.
Down at the bottom of your screen, right here. Love the way he attacks this bubble screen that they're trying to run, or not bubble screen, but wide receiver screen. Love the way he attacks it. And then just the tackling at the end of it. See, just boom. Gets there too fast, can't get blocked, and then makes a great tackle. Love to see that kind of physicality at the cornerback position. 3-yard gain. 2nd and 9 here. He's at the top of your screen. Kind of see, it tends to follow the other team's best receiver. In this case, Terry McLaurin again. Boom, against the slant. One of Terry McLaurin's best routes. He defends it well. Gets a hand in there. Really nice stuff. Let's see that one more time. Just stays on him. Sticks to him. Boom. Knocks that ball away. It was a battle all game, so these are the ones that Jackson won. We'll take a look at some of the ones that Terry McLaurin won too, but for now we're looking at William Jackson and what he does well. Nice work. Against Washington at the top of your screen, Terry McLaurin. Again, in the face. Kind of gets beat some by Terry McLaurin there, but I like that he stays in the play, gets his head around. That's something you see, is he does a good job of getting his head around and getting his eyes on the ball so he can make plays on the ball. He doesn't have a lot of interceptions in his career, but he does a good job getting his head around here. It stays in the play. The ball's not great, and so because of that, he's able to get back into the play. Better look here. Again, speed against speed. Gets that head around, gets the hands up, and then makes a play to knock the ball away. Down at the goal line again against Devontae Parker right here. He's going to run a little whip route out and back in, and he's going to be all over it, right? Devontae Parker going here and then there, and William Jackson is all over it. Now, this isn't a Tua breakdown video. This looks like a rub route, though. It looks like he's trying to just go here and here, get in this guy's way, and then get the slant underneath. And that's where the ball should have gone. Now, again, I'm not breaking down Tua. Just can't help but see it, right? That's your touchdown right there. But regardless, all over it, all over it. Incomplete. Again, a better look. Trying to rub it, but again, he's all over it. Not called for holding or anything. You know, just kind of let him play down there. See that one more time. Out, out, boom. All over that. Here we're on the goal line. It's going to be a fade route to Devontae Parker. Not a bad receiver, a solid jump ball guy, a big body guy. William Jackson stays with them all the way. Again, in the face of the receiver, stays with him, gets his eyes back. Love it. And here's an even better look. Just squaring up, get those eyes around, and then play the ball. Good defense down there at the goal line. Don't make it easy for them. So this time you've got zone. Again, he's at the bottom of your screen. And it is zone, but you see he's playing up tight in the receiver's face again. This is more of a zone match where they're matching some of these wide receivers' routes. And he just sticks with Dante Johnson here. He doesn't have deep responsibility, so he's playing up tight on him because he knows he doesn't have deep responsibility. So he doesn't have to worry about getting all the way back here. You know, it looked like a balloon. But he can kind of match his underneath route that he's running. He's all over him, caught, but for 4 yards right on his back. Good coverage. 3rd and 5. He's down at the bottom of your screen. William Jackson against James Washington. Right here, at the bottom of the screen. One thing you'll see early on is that Jackson is at his best when he's in the receiver's face, when he's jamming them at the line, when he's playing man-to-man. He's got the speed to stay with these guys. Washington is a speed threat, 4.37 speed from William Jackson, and he's right there. It's not a great ball, but even if it is a great ball, right, he's right with them, step for step. He's there. Trying to get a back shoulder fade, and Jackson does a good job of playing through the receiver. And here's an even better look, the highlight camera. Boom. Great job playing through him. It's not a great throw, but he's there. I like this play against Keenan Allen. It kind of looks like zone. You're going to get that motion across the formation. He won't be followed across the formation, but I think they just kind of switch out here, right? I think Jackson's just going to take him. He's going to take him there, and then you've got single high versus before. I think you would have had man here against Keenan Allen right here, and then man here, and then I think this would have been your safety. Something along those lines is what it looks like, or it's just zone match, and they're just matching the guy in front of him, matching his pattern. Either way, just an in-breaking route, and Jackson is all over it. All over it. Right here. All over it. Not fooled at all. Boom. Incomplete. Nice. On his back. No penalty. Good coverage. Third and 8 against Cleveland, against Odell Beckham. One-on-one, man. Tight. And Odell does a good job of winning here at the line, right? I mean, just a crossing route. But watch how the play ends. Jackson stopping him short. Stopping him short of the line to gain. Recovering well. Gets beat at the line on just a little crossing route. But then makes a good tackle there. That's how you make up for that play. 3rd and 8. It's fine if he catches the ball. Just don't let him get the first down. And that's what he does here. Nice, solid, nice tackle. Way to recover. Here against Baltimore, it's not about coverage. It's about how he defends Lamar Jackson against the zone read. Staying in front of him, forcing him out of bounds for a 4-yard loss. This is really impressive, actually. Right? I mean, Jackson keeps that ball. He sees all of that. All of that room. He's turned that corner before. But Jackson, nope, he stays in front of him. He doesn't go upfield and attack him. That's the mistake when you're one-on-one. You know, trying to go and attack him, that's when Lamar Jackson's going to do some crazy spin move and run past you. He stays in front of him. Very impressive. Against the Colts on 3rd and 3, the Bengals are showing heavy pressure. It's clearly man. They're not trying to hide the fact that it is man on man, right? And they're trying to take advantage of that. The Colts are by kind of doing a bit of a rub route here and a slant in, and this is tough to cover. It's tough to cover for the cornerback, for William Jackson, who is, I guess I should point out where he is at the top of your screen right here on this slant route, to not get jammed up by what they do inside. But he does a solid job here. He gets in there and is able to make a play on that ball and knock it away. Here, this interception against the 49ers, he does a good job of staying in position and then just, as a result of staying in position, being in position to make the interception. Right, looks like cover 3. Right, and you've got this safety is going to jump up. You've got the receiver here getting behind the linebackers here. And so if William Jackson stays on this, then it may be a touchdown, right? It has the potential to be a big play. He continues to drop in his zone, right? He starts up tight, and then he bails, and he continues to bail. Knows his help, right? Knows he's got help underneath there. So it does a nice job of staying in position. Bad throw, bad decision by quarterback. But he's his help right here on this underneath route. So stay in position, be in your spot, and there you go. Get the interception. An easy interception. About as easy as they get. Here against the Packers, he's going to take advantage of a bad ball by Aaron Rodgers on the speed out to Jordy Nelson. Just like that, right? And it's man, he's responsible for whichever one of these three breaks outside. So it works out in his favor. He's outside. You got to speed out. Keeps his eyes back towards the quarterback and then makes a play on the ball. And then take it all the way to the house. Easy pick six. I love finishing the play, right? Don't just break it up. Make the catch. The ball is too far inside. It's a bad throw. Take advantage of it. But your eyes are there, right? And then you make the play. Get to the ball before the receiver can. Beautiful stuff. Not a lot of cornerbacks can say they've caught a pick six against Aaron Rodgers. So a really good play here by Jackson. Here you'll see Jackson showing his aggressiveness, trying to make a play on the ball, thinking he's going to get an interception. Plays right into the offense's hands and then misses the tackle there. Right, you're going to get a zig route or a whip route here from Brown going inside and then coming back out. And this is not man coverage, it's zone, so his responsibility is in this area, but he's going to jump on it, right, thinking this is where the ball is going. Jump on it. Let's try to get a good arrow. Kind of, that's okay. And then Antonio Brown's going to whip it back the other way, right? You see him breaking in there, thinking the ball is going to be coming right here. Instead, he's whipping back. And then comes up, and you got a couple missed tackles there against, again, strong receiver and Brown. Here you've got him again as the right cornerback against Chase Claypool, the good young rookie for the Steelers, and again, a double move, an off man. And I think that's something to keep an eye on, right? During the season in Washington, when he's an off man and he's, facing some double moves and there's no safety help. Here he just, he gets his arm around the receiver and you're going to get called for pass interference. It's not a completed pass, but a penalty. So basically as bad as a completed pass. Yeah, those double moves you got to watch out for. An off man especially. The Odell one was speed. This one is just, it's a good route. And again, off man, you got a bit more stiffness. I think his best is going to be in that tight man-on-man or not necessarily man, but even zone where he can start off and play up tight on the line and press the receiver at the line. Bottom of your screen against A.J. Brown. And A.J. Brown's going to do a really good job taking an outside release and then breaking back in hard for the slant and getting Jackson to give him inside leverage by turning his back facing this direction. That's what the outside release. So then Jackson's going to start moving outside with him, get his back turned, and that's when Brown's going to break back inside. He does a good job creating separation here. He's a good wide receiver. But nice job coming up, making the tackle. 9-yard gain. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. A good play by Brown. But, I like that he comes up, recovers, and makes the tackle there on what wasn't a great throw. Here he is against the Texans, an off man. And you're going to get a double move here by Brandon Cooks. Another double move. Safety comes down on the play. And we don't see him in off man a lot. We really don't. He looks a little more stiff and off man, right? Looks a little less fluid, a little less confident maybe, right? Going to get a little squared up right there, right? Backpedal, and then kind of get squared up. And at this point, he's lost. At this point, the play is over. He's lost in the play. So you're going to see some situations maybe where you're going to have some double moves where he'll get caught up. And the safety's not over the top to give him any sort of help. with all the good, you're going to have some bad plays, right? You're going to have some situations where you don't win. Odell Beckham, very good receiver, and he's on an island. And Odell Beckham is going to run a double move, right? No safety help, play action, a long developing play, and you're just going to get beat here. I mean, it's a good route by a very good receiver, and you're all alone. So, susceptible to a double move. While you're all alone, the safety, who you would hope would be over the top, is, he's coming down on this. And so you're all alone up there and give up a touchdown. There's going to be bad plays. Don't expect them all to be perfect. Here again, attacking the run. Coming up and making a play on the running back. I like that. Come up and boom. I don't love the kind of just ducking your head. Maybe he knows he's got help all around him. Usually you'll see him go low, go for the ankles, try to grab the legs. But I like that he comes up and supports and is willing to tackle in the running game. Just read it out, come up, and boom. Another thing to like about his game is that he's a willing tackler, and he's a pretty solid tackler, in the run game specifically and in terms of run support here. Right? He's responsible for the edge here at the outside cornerback position. Comes in and makes a solid tackle there. I like that. He doesn't play scared. He attacks the runner, attacks the line of scrimmage, attacks the runner.